At 41 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo is preparing for a career total of 6 FIFA World Cups. No male player in history has ever stepped onto the pitch for a 6th tournament. He is entering this global stage as a current champion, having just led Al Nassr to the 2026 Saudi Pro League title with a 2-goal performance in the final. But his starting point in 1985 was a world away from this level of professional security. He was born in the isolated city of Funchal, Madeira, to a mother who worked as a cleaner and a father who struggled with alcoholism while working as a local club kitman. The family's poverty was so extreme that his mother initially sought to terminate the pregnancy. Ronaldo grew up in a single room shared with 3 siblings. He spent his childhood sweeping streets to help the family survive, using the local club Andorinha as his only reprieve from the manual labor. On those cobblestone streets, football shifted from a game to a mechanism for survival. Excellence on the pitch offered the only viable exit from a cycle of destitution that had nearly claimed him before he was even born. At age 12, he left Madeira alone to join the Sporting CP Academy in Lisbon. He spent his first years there in near-total isolation, often crying himself to sleep while facing constant ridicule over his distinct island accent. The tension peaked when a teacher joined in on the mockery. Ronaldo threw a chair at the instructor, resulting in his immediate expulsion, a moment that led him to drop out of school at 14 to commit every waking hour to the sport. This visualization shows the mechanics of tachycardia, a condition that causes the heart to race at dangerous speeds even during rest. Ronaldo was diagnosed with this at 15, a defect that threatened to end his career before he signed his first professional contract. He underwent laser heart surgery to cauterize the problematic tissue. Within days of the procedure, he was back on the training pitch, pushing his cardiovascular system to its limit. From that point forward, his body became a strictly managed asset. Every single calorie, every hour of sleep, and every single heartbeat was treated as a data point in a lifelong project of physical preservation. That commitment to physical output was obvious by 2003. During a friendly match against Manchester United, his performance was so dominant that Sir Alex Ferguson refused to leave the stadium until the club signed the teenager for £12 million. At Old Trafford, Ferguson stripped away Ronaldo's tendencies for flashy, inefficient wing play. He was rebuilt into a direct, high-volume goal scorer who prioritized results over entertainment. By 2008, he had secured a Champions League title and his first Ballon d'Or, marking his transition from a promising talent to the most effective player in the world. He then moved to Real Madrid for a world record £80 million. He was met at the Santiago Bernabeu by 80,000 fans, entering a club where anything less than historic output was considered a failure. For the next decade, he competed directly against Lionel Messi. This proximity forced both players to maintain a statistical pace that pushed the boundaries of what was previously considered possible in the modern era. This chart demonstrates the sheer anomaly of his Madrid career. As part of the BBC trio, he scored 450 goals in just 438 matches, leading the club to 4 Champions League titles in 5 seasons. Madrid served as the forge where he finalized the blueprint for his career, converting innate athletic talent into ruthless, mathematical consistency. That consistency extended to the national team. In the Euro 2016 final, he captained Portugal to their first major international trophy, a milestone that solidified his legacy beyond club football. After a crippling knee injury forced him off the pitch in the first half of that final, he spent the remainder of the match on the sideline, effectively operating as a second manager to keep his teammates focused. At age 33, he moved to Juventus for €100 million, securing 2 consecutive Serie A titles and proving he could dominate a 3rd major European league. However, his return to Manchester United in 2021 was marked by personal tragedy. During a period of professional friction at the club, he and his partner, Georgina, suffered the loss of their newborn son. Following a highly public departure from United, he signed with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. His presence immediately shifted the center of gravity in the sport, triggering a massive migration of elite European talent into the Saudi League. This move towards Asia functioned as a global market disruption. He proved that his individual brand carried enough weight to transform an emerging league into a primary destination for the world's top players. The scale of his current influence is difficult to quantify. He is the first human to reach 1 billion social media followers, and his YouTube launch recently broke every established growth record on the platform. This public reach is contrasted by a private, disciplined philanthropy. He famously refuses to get any tattoos so he can continue to donate blood regularly, and he has quietly funneled millions into disaster relief and cancer research. This visualization compares his jumping reach to a standard goal. Even into his late 30s, he was recorded jumping 2.93 meters into the air, clearing the crossbar to score headers that younger defenders simply couldn't reach. This counter tracks his ultimate obsession. As of May 2026, his official career total stands at 973 goals. He is 27 goals away from 1,000, a four-figure milestone previously considered a mathematical impossibility in modern football. As he leads Portugal into the 2026 World Cup, every match becomes a potential history-making event. He is chasing the only major trophy that has eluded him for 2 decades. Cristiano Ronaldo represents the extreme result of what happens when generational talent is protected by absolute, uncompromising discipline. He didn't just play the game, he solved the mathematics of it.